Hey, hey, naturally too. Hey, Don people, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to see a good spot, but I think this is cool. This is cool. Oh, you know what? I got my other phone too. Let me do that. It's so sunny outside. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys already for the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. I don't really plan um, live streams too much, but I wanted to plan this one because I had a couple things to do before I went live. But we got some stuff to talk about, okay? We got some things to talk about, to discuss. I don't know if this is okay. Hold on. Maybe I can bring it a little closer. Hey, Dwayne 876 Gaming, bro, aren't you live? I appreciate you, fam. You always coming to me, man. You always showing support. You always coming to my live streams, and I greatly appreciate you. But I so understand. Like I appreciate you though, man. I appreciate you. Hey, Sam. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me see if I can do this. See if this can be better. I don't know if it's better or not. Oh, may not stay. Some technical difficulties. Happy Thursday to you. Thank you so much. Gosh, all my shirts are just super big on me. It's kind of like crazy. I guess I should complain about that. I should be excited, right? Excited. But happy Thursday to you, bro. Hey, Domo and Nini. Naturally too. Dwayne 876 Gaming. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. Dumb people, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for already pressing that thumbs up. Hey, Cherry. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much, my beautiful friend. Thank you so much. Y'all, Hey Cherry Hay is a channel member. That's why she's green. You guys can become one too, okay? I appreciate you guys. Even if you don't, I appreciate you so very much. You guys, three dots on the upper right hand side of the screen. Go ahead and press that and give me a thumbs up. I was gonna do like a StreamYard, but I just wasn't sure, So I said let me just do a regular, vertical live stream because I do want to discuss a couple things, and I got the notebook of possibilities. So obviously, y'all, I want to kind of talk a little bit. So y'all gotta forgive me with all the glares and everything. It's just such a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, God. Every day's a beautiful day just to be able to wake up. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys for coming in and just being a part of this live stream, even if you just stay in it for a little bit. But I'm gonna talk about some things, okay? So I don't know. Maybe you gotta want to stick around and just kind of put some stuff. Maybe comment, put some things out there and stuff. Again, this is not to be disrespectful to anybody. I can't. I'm gonna say this. I can't control your perspective or your interpretation of what I'm saying. And I can't, I only can do what I can do, which is control what I say and how I say it. But I can't control what you think. And that goes for anybody out there that's looking and listening. And it's not, like I said, I'm not trying to be bashful, but this is an informative thing, and this is real life. And these are things that needs to be discussed. You doing well? How are you, handsome? I'm feeling shaved, but love a beard. Oh, thank you so much. I know you do. I know you do. Let me tell you, I'm already growing the beard. It takes no time for me to grow beards. I could. It's. I feel like it could be like overnight, Cherry. So I don't know. I know some people ask, "Why did you shave?" Well, part of the reason why I shaved because you guys, I know, I did a lot of blood work and things and stuff, whatever, for this upcoming position. Y'all know I got 5 offers, and I'll talk about that in another live stream. But I had to do like a fit test and all that stuff, and I just want to be like compliant and not, not be considered a headache and stuff. And plus, it's just kind of got a little hot, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, but y'all know I could grow the beard right back. So, but I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all all. So, let me get into uh, what I'm like. Obviously, you know, I have like the topic up there. I mean, it's kind of like it's just, it's like a precursor to, I mean, to what I'm gonna talk about as far as content creator versus panhandler. And again, like, I'm not trying to offend people, but you know what? These things need to be said, and people are kind of saying it around social media. Put I'm gonna say things from my perspective and also what's happening to me personally. Okay, and like I said, hopefully it can be received in the most respectful way, because I'm meaning it to be. I want it to be received respectfully, but again, I can't control how you will receive it. Hey, welcome to Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. We okay going through a lot right now, but we hanging in there. Wow, Dumbo Needy. I'm sure. You know what? I think we all are going through so much. Like I said, which is, it's unfortunate. I want to see if I could lift this a little bit more, because I want to. Can you see me okay? Can y'all see me all right? I just feel like there's so many glares. Okay, so maybe that'll be, maybe, maybe this is better. Can y'all see me okay? I don't know. It's just like, I feel like this can be so much better. Hope y'all can see me well. Okay, so um thanks again for coming in. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Three dots on the upper right hand side of the screen. Go ahead and press those three dots and give me a thumbs up and share me out, because like I said, other people may want to listen to this. But like, you know, I mean, whatever the case is, I know people are come in and come and go, whatever, and that's fine. But hopefully people that do watch it kind of not kind of, but really do take something away from it, because it's kind of been going on. I keep saying kind of, and I got to stop saying that, because it has been going on for quite some time, and it's frustrating to say the least, to be honest. Thank you so much, Dumbo and Nini. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Dumbo and Nini. I appreciate that. Just pray my loves and Dumbo. Oh, Cherry, you're so sweet. You're so kind. You're so kind. Y'all, that's a praying woman, I'm telling you. A real woman of God. And that's why I love Cherry so much, because she's super supportive in everything that she does, honestly. Okay, so content creator versus panhandler. And I'm gonna tell you why I chose the title and everything and stuff, and why this is kind of heavy on my heart. So as you guys know, like, I've been on YouTube for a little while, not too long, but a little while, and I started to take it seriously in 2021 and in 2022, and to be honest, like, I didn't know that I would continue to grow like I'm doing now. I really didn't know that. And being real, Keisha, like, I mean, I feel like she put even more confidence in me with the channel and purchasing, like, you know, what I'm using now, like the tripods and all type of things and stuff, whatever, and just really invested in me, but which she always has my entire life. So again, shout out to Keisha, who I think she's doing some business work in Texas and stuff, whatever, at the moment. But I thank God for her, and I thank God for allowing me to believe in myself even more. Now, as I've done that, and this is why I'm kind of giving this backstory, because this is the point. I'm trying to make a point. So as I've done that, I put in a lot of work, a lot of effort and time in my channel. I don't care if I'm coming with a crazy little face expression short, or me dancing, or whatever I'm doing, you know, reacting, or um, uh, doing like a reacting video or a reaction video, or me just explaining something with YouTube, or showing you how to do this or do that. I'm putting in effort with my channel, okay? I'm putting in the time and the effort and the work, and that is what real content creators do. Now, I know everybody doesn't have everybody everybody has to have a channel, right? But you don't necessarily have to do content creation on your channel. A lot of people support. You guys see the H, who's a big time supporter. That this freaking woman supports so many freaking people. She really has allowed for us to get our watch hours. That's how much she supports us. You got Tamika Davis. You got so many awesome people that support people within YouTube, and I'm greatly appreciative of you all. I can't say enough amazing, positive, beautiful things about these people. Okay, but the point of that as well is the fact that okay, they're not. Even Shanita said, "Well, I don't want to do content creation. That's not what I'm doing." And so, and I respect the fact that we know our lanes, we know what we want to do in our life, and I just respect people who are just being truthful about that. Now, the problem I have with certain people, and it's like I said, I'm not calling names, and it's a lot of people. It's not. It's just people in general. It's a lot of people. The problem I have is the fact that you consider yourself a content creator, where you're coming on and you're saying that this is my occupation, this is my job. I am a content creator, and you're not putting any effort in. Literally, in my opinion, what you are is a panhandler. Now, some people may say, "Well, what is a panhandler?" I'm gonna tell you from this is my definition. Now, you can Google this, but to sum it all up, it's someone who is a beggar, begging, looking for things, right, from other people. All right. For me, that is what I consider a panhandler. Someone who panhandles, panhandling, like it's just what it is. You're not, because if you consider yourself a content creator and you're working hard and you think you deserve this and you deserve that, okay, well that's fine. That's fine. But are you literally putting in effort and work in your channel? And I don't mean to pay all this money with epidemic music and the Pixarts and buying the subscriptions to Canvas and this and that and all this other stuff. What I mean is just taking time and putting in the work and putting in the effort within your channel to receive monetary, blessings, if you will. And just the audience and the support. That's what I mean. I don't mean getting on here giving a sob story, okay? Because y'all know I talk about my mom awfully a lot. My mom passed of cancer, but I've never tried to make money off of my mom, okay, off of her passing away. I worked my ass off. This is before YouTube, and it's during YouTube, and it's going to be after YouTube. And yes, I said after, because at the rate at things are going now, y'all, social media, I just don't know the outlook, the job outlook for content creation or social media. It's so negative. And this is one of the reasons why it's negative, because people get on here literally, they're getting on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, I mean, all these freaking social media apps, and they're begging people, and they're trying to control the narratives of people. They're trying to get on, and they're trying to scam people. I'm so over that. I y'all know I got a cash app. You know that that's how I send a lot of money to you all, or for monetized channels and stuff. I'm giving you super thanks, super stickers, super thanks, super stickers, super chats. I literally I do that. I probably do that. I know I do it 2-3 times in a week, if not like every day of the week, and that's just what I do. And sometimes it's $5, sometimes it's more, whatever. In the channels that I'm doing this with, or if I'm sending you out a Cash App or whatever, or a PayPal, it's not, you guys aren't begging me, you guys aren't asking for anything and stuff. I do that out of the kindness of my heart. I'm meaning this towards the people who constantly are begging. And literally, you have a channel, you have a monetized channel. Even if you don't have a monetized channel, you have a channel. You can become more serious with your content creation, and you can learn the tools and the trades and the things for you to grow and actually make a buck or two. And I'm just keeping it real. Like, I know that some people say, well, it's not that easy, Terrence, and I need the money now, or I'm going through this. Well, that's not my responsibility. Now, I'm kind of getting into some things that are heavy now. That's not my responsibility. It's not my responsibility to provide you with income. And it's not your responsibility to provide me with income. I want to get to know you all. I want you all to get to know me. And a lot of you guys do know me. I mean, but I guess when I say that, I mean for people that's coming and maybe watching a short and like, man, your energy, I love it, and they come over and they want to really I guess watch me more. Well, I want you to get to know me for this, like for who I am. I'm someone who works hard, and everything that I do. When I did Uber Eats, I freaking became like I got like the diamond or whatever within the first week of delivering food. And I didn't pick no people up or whatever. I just did Uber Eats. But I'm just saying, like I go hard. I went hard in that. When I was when I like did the certified tennis instructor, I went hard in that. Like I put ads in the newspaper. I mean, I was in tennis clinics. I was at tennis clubs. I was everywhere. I don't care because okay, I was 400 some pounds or whatever and stuff. I was working hard. I applied myself in everything. I applied myself in surgery. I applied myself in school. I applied myself on my channel. I put in the effort. I put in the time. I put in the work, and I pray to God that I can receive some type of financial blessings, but I'm not begging people, okay? And also I'm not, let me just put it even in a deeper way. I'm not looking to get money from you all, if that makes sense. Of course, you guys are watching the channel. Of course, my awesome subscribers. Of course, I mean, first and foremost, my channel members. Hey, Cherry, hey, loving me, Trey Sanderson. I mean, kicking with the rooks. Like, you guys literally do help the channel. You help it in a monetary way, and I'm just gonna keep it real. But if Lord knows, okay, Cherry, yeah, at one point I almost had 80 channel members. Now my channel memberships are $4.99. And like I said, I'm being so real. Like I've always been real, but I'm being so real. I want to make sure people understand how serious this is to me and what it really does mean. Rick One Ball, how you doing? Hello everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm not Nancy. How you doing? Also a channel member. Nancy, thank you. Welcome in. Um, Thank you so much, Fun Crazy Life. I appreciate you. Hello, hello, hello. I appreciate you, Kentavious. No, I do like fruit though. Um, no, this is not a preaching stream. Thank you guys coming in, trolls and all. I appreciate you. What you can do is just press that thumbs up for me. Okay, that's what you can do. It's usually the same ones over and over begging, regardless of whatever you are, a full-time content creator or not. Begging is not cool. I love to help people, but I am human. I have needs too. Absolutely, Nancy. Absolutely. So this is the situation. All right. Okay. So stop the nonsense. All right. Stop the nonsense and stop it now. Because I'm gonna tell you this much. Um, you can't say okay. Well, I want to do content creation, and but what you really wanted to do is just sit back and you want to take you want to take. You're never the person really giving people anything. Now you are putting up, you do have videos and things on your channel, and you do this and this. Like I said, this is not anybody in particular. This is like a generalized thing. This is real life. So you want to just take. Now you do have, content. You are doing things. Maybe not a whole lot. Maybe you're not that consistent, but you're constantly up on here and you're begging. And even in the background. So on Cash Apps or whatever and stuff, you're constantly requesting money. You're constantly doing this. I mean, it's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. If you feel like you're that person that is doing that, just stop it because it's not okay. Because honestly, I feel like it's gonna be the destruction of social media in a way. Seriously, you gotta stop doing that. I need people, and from my perspective, my point, I want you to put all your effort and your time into your channel, and I'm telling you guys, watch your blessings pour in and put your time and your effort into everything that you do and stuff. Like when I did a short about okay, social media is great, but you probably got to get a job. I really do mean that. If you feel like you're not, if you don't have the necessary things in life from just content creation, you might have to go get that 9 to 5. That's not the end of the world. Why do people feel like that's the end of the world? That's not the end of the world. Actually, I think that that's a part of the world. That's a part of life. Working hard, establishing things, and understanding your wants and your needs, and because there's a difference. I mean, you may want this car, you may want this, but you need a car, but you may want this one. Well, you probably can't have that yet, but you can have it if you work towards it. But you really got to put your blood, sweat, and tears in it. And I do mean that, and I don't mean it lightly. But coming on here and begging people or thinking that, okay, because you are a content creator. I mean, hell, I got my silver play button. I got this. I'm helping with. I've helped people become monetized. I've done this. I'm giving. I'm dropping gems and this and that. Little simple things that you really can't. If you go to certain channels, you have to pay for. Okay, but this is the point. So apply that. Apply that in your life, and you honestly, and you have to understand that it's not my responsibility, and you guys aren't my responsibility. It's just what it is. Now I know I'm missing. I know it's going fast. I'm so sorry. I'm missing. I'm gonna skip over some things. Hey, y'all's best life. How you doing? Again, y'all's best life. Another channel member, one of T's awesome butterflies. I appreciate you so much for being here. Hey, Cherry. Hey, I appreciate you so much, Nancy. I appreciate you so much. Now that's somebody who preached. Now I don't preach, but Nancy, that's the preacher, okay? And I love her so much. Always so amazing, so real, and speak so well. To be on social media, it costs because you got to pay for internet. Cherry, you better stop. Come on now. Come on now. Somebody. Come on. Somebody got to understand. Cherry, exactly. It's money. It's money. And and I think the thing that is bugging me is I don't want to be considered the bad guy. And I'm not trying to get emotional on this live stream. I know I just got on live, but I don't want to be considered the bad guy. Like I said, I used to have a lot of more channel members, and people would come to my channel, and you kind of can, I guess you could probably would have called me like a grow channel or whatever, because people would come over. I've had like so many mods, and everybody would just be dropping their links, and the mods are dropping links. I mean, multiple channels just dropping links, dropping links, dropping links. I'm shout out everybody, and it was a constant give, and I'm giving, and no one. I don't want to say no one, but a lot of people really didn't. They didn't give back. They didn't really support. And I know this for a fact. Even when I did giveaways, people would join the membership because I necessarily wouldn't just give money here or there, like far as like on the live. I would just be dropping cash apps. I'd be dropping super thanks, and my super thanks were like 100, $200, like on a video. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people didn't even get a chance to see that. Now I'm not doing this for clout, because Lord knows, everybody who knows it's a Terrence kind of thing knows that I give. I give a lot. Now I've stopped giving as much as I used to give, because I was giving 3 to 5 grand a month, and I really had to sit back and I think like to myself, like I know, like some people did ask me for money, but a lot of people didn't, and I just gave out of the kindness of my heart. But you got to be honest. How do you feel when you're the person that's giving so many people so much, and then you really aren't receiving anything? Now, I'm talking about to the point where people really ain't even watching your stuff. You got to realize too, if you are a student of your channel, you're going to be in that studio. You're going to be really looking at the numbers, and not just the numbers. You're going to be looking at, okay, what the categories and things, what time are people watching, how long are they watching, the duration, all that matters within YouTube to be a content creator. It matters, period, in life. You're gonna make sure to put in your homework, and that's what I'm doing now. That's what I've always done. I feel like I've gotten better with that, but I must say, when I severed some situations, it showed me really who's supporting and who's not supporting. I'm telling you right now, I can even speak on today alone. I can speak on yesterday and a day alone, like how I know for a fact there are people that truly aren't supporting people like they should, and they, in my opinion, I would say that they're the panhandlers. They're the panhandlers. I mean, They are. You guys gotta hear me out. They are because okay, so you have your channel. You really aren't supporting people. I would say you're really not being consistent with your channel, but then you get on here and you literally have your hands out, and you in a way you're forcing people to give. Like that's the problem. That's the problem. And then let's go a little deeper. Like what I mean by like I'm not your responsibility and you're not my responsibility. I mean that with the most respect. But y'all know that I've gone through some tragic losses and things recently. I haven't really elaborated on too much because even elaborating on things really even at my job has got me in a situation. Again, like I feel like that's just another that's for another live stream. But my point is this. It still isn't anybody's the things that I've gone through is not your problem. Now I do appreciate, I'm sorry for your losses, my sincere condolences. I appreciate when people say those things, I really do. But it's not your problem. And it's not something that you can fix. Now you do have genuine people out there that just wants to help and support people, but again, I can't depend on that. You get what I'm saying? So unfortunately, we're in a world where if you have lost a loved one or you currently may be going through that, you can't depend on nobody. You can't. Now there are people out there that genuinely are just they're like the nurturer. Like I mean, I feel like I'm somebody that people can depend on, but at the same time, what I mean by that is you you can't just say, well, Terrence will take care of it. Oh, I'm good. I'm just gonna sit back. He'll take care of it. And I just can't sit back and Cherry, I'm gonna use you for instance. We talk awfully a lot. I just can't say, well, Cherry, that's my road dog. That's my homegirl. She gonna take care of it. I know, like, I'm just gonna go to her with everything and stuff. I can't. I shouldn't want to put that pressure on her, and I know for a fact I will never do that. And then vice versa. I know she would never put that pressure on me. A true friend, a true loved one, a true companion, or whatever the case, a true, in my opinion, a true supporter, somebody, a fellow content creator would never want to, should never want to do that. So if you have experience, like I'm just putting it out there, you say you experience a loss in your family, it's not my job to take care of you. And I know this may sound really effed up, but it's reality. It's not my job to take care of you. And because I've experienced those losses, it's not your job to take care of me. So I'm gonna speak on this conversation I had with my dad like 2 weeks ago. Y'all know I put stuff out there because I want people to understand this is serious, this is real life. So I was talking to my dad. Hey Cal, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Cherry says to be on social media, okay, I'm so behind. I get it. You're at input. So I am a big heart, and a lot of people take advantage of that. I've had people take advantage of me. Like I said, we this is Thursday. I've been taken advantage of already this week. I ain't even gonna lie to you because I can't knock it. That's what I'm praying for. I'm praying to God to deliver me from that because it's a mindset thing. Like, why do I feel the need to open up my wallet and just pour, and give? Now I'm gonna always give, but why do I feel the need to just give to people who I know in a way they don't deserve it, and I know for a fact they're not gonna give. Not even if you're not giving it back, even if you're not giving something back to me, but you're not gonna give to the next person. But let me just say this. So my dad and I we were talking. My dad said, because bills, things are getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad doesn't have the income of my mom, and my mom, she's passed away. She's been gone since 2016, and that was rough. It was rough financially, especially for my dad. And I was helping my dad with so many things and stuff, whatever. And of course, I have my own bills and own things to do. And every we all as adults, we all struggle. We all have certain things we have to deal with. So this is the point. My dad was like, well, he kept talking about like burial insurance and just insurance and so many things. And he was like, gotta make sure we take care of this and take care of that. And and this is the point I'm trying to make. So I was like, then I said, it's covered. It's gonna be okay. We got each other and this and that. Darnell, I know. My dad calls me Darnell, my middle name. He was like, Darnell, I know, but I got to make sure. Got to make sure. Just like when your mom passed and stuff. That's before my mom passed. My mom was always about that, like making sure a will is in place, making sure finances are in place, and this. And I thank God when my mom, when she was diagnosed with cancer, I did not know that she would only have, like, she was diagnosed. I'm not even. This is not exaggeration. My mom was diagnosed in March and she passed in May. So later March she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer and then she passed May 3rd. Like, it was fast. I didn't know that it would be that fast, but my point is her her burial, everything was just, it was no stress. It was no stress. Myself, my dad, Keisha, and Josie, you know, us as collectively as a family, it was no stress. Everything was taken care of. Um, and that's exactly what my mom wanted, and that's exactly what I want to continue. Far as like with myself, my sisters, my dad, like, it's important for us to take care of ourselves. And that's what my dad kept stressing. He's like, I want to make sure of this and this and this and that. And I'm like, Dad, absolutely, absolutely. So it's things that we don't want to talk about, we don't want to discuss, but it's a big point in this. The point is, even if somebody were to die, okay, it is not. It's not my responsibility to take care of you, and it's not your responsibility to take care of me. If does that make sense to you all? Now I'm gonna read the comments, but does that make sense? I know this sounds harsh, but I wanna bring the severity of the situation, the seriousness of it. This is how serious and important this is. You cannot depend on anybody. My mom, if she was alive today, she'd say, "Boy." Now, of course, I feel like I can always depend on my mom, but my mom would say the only person you can depend on is God. Okay, and then she say sometimes yourself, and I'm like, dang, you know. But ultimately, God, and I don't mean that to sound weird, but that's the truth. God is the one we need to depend on the most, and we need to put your time and your efforts and everything into God and stop depending on man. Because I don't know, like, I feel like, I mean, I have received some messages, I have received some things, and I'm not gonna lie, where it's like, okay, did you think there was my responsibility? Because that's not my responsibility. But as cutthroat as that may sound, it's not. My responsibilities are my responsibilities and nobody else's. And but one thing I can say is also, I've gone through a lot of things, even here recently. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. Yes, I'm talking. Yes, I'll come on here and I will promote my channel memberships. I'll promote my channel. I mean, that's what you do as a content creator. Now, closed mouths don't get fed. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna beg you for your memberships. I'm not gonna beg you to send me $1. I'm not gonna beg you to do this and do this, or even support. I'm asking you. Okay. Now, if I come on every day or every other day or every 5 days, I'm gonna. It may sound like a broken record because I'm gonna speak on my channel membership again, plural. I mean singular, because I only have one channel membership. I'm gonna speak on that. I'll speak on the merchandise, my store. I'll speak on supporting each other. I'm gonna always speak on those things. But what I'm not gonna do is beg, and I'm not gonna demand for you to give me this and give me this. And even if I say, okay, well, support guys, support each other, do this, do this. I'm gonna support as well. You can ask around. I'm on y'all channels. I'm not just in the background either. I'm on the channel. I'm in the comments. I'm supporting you. Sometimes you go live. I'll be there. Can't be at every live stream, but I'm not just collecting. Let me collect the money and let me just never support people. That's not what I do. But unfortunately, you do have people who do that. And so, like I said, it's heavy on my heart because, like, here I'm still experiencing, maybe somebody's reaching out on Instagram, what they would consider asking for money or asking or doing this. Like I said, I'm not putting anybody out there. I'm not trying to bash people, but I'm just saying, hey, it's we're in a world where, okay, you gotta You have to create your own situations, or the situation that you are involved in. You have to create your own resolutions. Let me just put it like that. You gotta go to work. You gotta want to believe in yourself. Y'all, I'm going through so much, even financially, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm putting in the work, the time, and the effort to do what I have to do. Be it if I probably can't order DoorDash like I used to. I probably have to cut back on this. I probably have to cut back on this. I probably have to take this job here. I'm doing the necessary things to better myself. I suggest you all do that as well. I can't sit back and say, okay, well, okay, I'm gonna make 5,000 on YouTube this much, or I'm gonna make 1,800. I'm gonna make this much. I'm gonna make this much. I can't depend on that. I can't. Somebody said here recently in a live stream that people talk about people that got a 9 to 5, but those people who are talking about those people with a 9 to 5 really they're quite ignorant. And I was like, dang, but in a way that's true. Because someone with a 9 to 5 does have more leverage. Even if you are an entrepreneur, even if you are just a content creator, even if you're just someone who say, okay, I can never do a 9 to 5. I feel like there's not as much leverage as you might think. Yes, you can lose your 9 to 5. You know, you work in some states as like an at will state where they can just fire you. That's true. But the point is, I feel like it's more of a chance for you to secure a paycheck if you get a 9 to 5 versus somebody who's like only solely dependent upon content creation. And even going deeper into that, you depend on content creation, but you're really not putting in effort and time, and then but you're begging people for money. Like I don't get it. I don't understand it. Somebody might say, y'all know I'm a big supporter of Peach McIntyre. I love that woman. And people are, I've had people. I'm not. This is not me trying to use people's names for clout. First of all, I don't have to do that. Okay, I don't have to do that. But this is real life. These are things that even happened this week. So they're like, um, well, you support her and she begging and she this, and I don't know why I liked your channel, but then I saw that you support her and I just can't support you now, and that's a beggar, she's a scammer, she's this. And I'm like, okay, how is someone who's constantly on YouTube being consistent as a mofo, telling you all her flaws, literally putting out information? And a lot of it has been free, if you ask me, because you just gotta pay attention, you just gotta observe and listen. So a lot of things you don't even have to pay for. But then the things that she does provide is there. It's proof that it does work, but you have to apply yourself. And you're not going to get her numbers right away. You have to put in the work. Even she put in the work to get to the point where she's at now. But how is that being a scammer? How is that being a panhandler? How is that being someone who begs and scams people? I don't understand people mentality. Like I said, I think the mental state of some, it's dirt. And that's not to be mean, it's just a matter of fact. Your mind is not clear, your mind is not pure, your heart isn't either. You're constantly looking to put the blame on somebody else, or to hurt people, bring people down. And instead of like uplifting one another and trying to better yourself, be it on your channel, be it in your family, being in relationships, wherever you are mentally, like it's sad. It's sad to see that. It's like, in my opinion, I look at it as like self-destruction. You're self-destructing yourself. You're becoming someone. You're becoming somebody bitter, someone that no one wants to be around, and that's probably why you're in the situation that you are in now. And stop hating. And that's just the realness of the situation. Stop hating. Stop doing that on social media anyway, though. Especially if you want to consider yourself a content creation, a content creator, and you're like, okay, this content creation, whatever I'm creating is gonna make me money. It's gonna get me out of this situation. Well, okay, do that, but stop putting down other people. It's just so ugly. It's just so sad, the things that I'm witnessing. Like I say, even this week alone, but like I can only speak for myself. Like I know for a fact there are people that's coming on here, and that literally they their job is to beg. They're begging people, and they get upset when they don't get a response. They get upset when maybe if they get exposed, they get upset. Well, you're putting that out there on social media. So now it's a free for all. If you ask me, stop doing that. Apply the work, and I can guarantee you this. Now I can't guarantee you thousands of this, but I can guarantee you you're going to receive something. It's going to be people out there always, wanting to bless one another or bless somebody else or do this. Those people do exist. I talk to her quite often. Hey, Cherry Hayes, always blessing people. You know what I'm saying? Always supporting other people. But I do think that it's important for those people who do give that much support receive support. And I understand it's going to. When I say this, I know for a fact God is very real and He will always provide. But God gave us a brain for a reason now. We got to use it. We got to use it. We can't. I say use your brain and stop using people. Can we make that normal? Can we normalize that? Use your brain and stop using others. Like, honestly, it's not okay. It's unacceptable. And it gets to the point where it's discouraging. And I think, like I said, I think that's why we're seeing like a dip within social media. I don't care what nobody say. It's people out there struggling. I'm telling y'all, they struggling. They struggling because and also you want to depend on your audience so bad, right? Your subscribers, your family so much, right? Your family. And but what are you doing for that family? What are you doing for your audience? What are you doing for your subscribers? Are you really putting out content to uplift, inspire, to create um, some type of positive like platform, like some type of something that's gonna better someone, or is that really what you're doing? Like, are you? I mean, entertainment. That I feel like okay, if it's entertaining, I get it. That in a way it could better someone. But is it truly entertaining, or are you just being deceitful? Are you bashing others? Are you being nasty? Are you being a hypocrite? I'm not perfect by anybody by any means. I don't think any of us are. But I know for a fact that I try my best to put out real content, real life, just like this live stream. It's real, and and like I said, you know, content creator versus panhandler. Like, what is it? Who are you? What really? What do you think that you? What do you think you're doing? Is I guess is a question. What do you think you're doing? Like, I mean, are you really a content creator, or are you really someone coming on here and you just got your hand out? You're looking for gifts. You're looking for gifts. You're looking for gifts, and you say, "Oh no, I'm just asking." But really, are you just asking because you ask quite a lot? Okay, first and foremost, you're never giving anybody anything. You get upset when you don't receive, and you feel like you have to retaliate. You have to expose people. That's also something that needs to stop. Okay, I'm not obligated to give anybody anything, right? And you're not obligated to give me anything. But when you ask me for something, and then like say if I say, okay, well, no response is a response, right? And people literally have gotten upset. Well, you're not the person you say you are, and you're doing this, and you just can't even give. And I'm hungry, I'm this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so not my problem. It's not my problem. I know that may sound messed up, but this is what I want to. I want to get this out here, you guys. It is not my problem, and my problems and situations are not yours. I cannot like. I know that yes, you have people out there that's willing to give, that's gonna listen, but that's not. It's just not a guarantee. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. We gotta stop doing that. Depend on God. Put your faith, put your trust, put all that within God, and you work hard to accomplish your dreams, your goals. But stop looking towards the next person to give you this or to do this for, to do this for you or to do this for you. Like, stop doing that. It got to the point, and this was a while ago, where I said even people like be like, okay, thumbnails like I said, I mean social media, but thumbnails and putting things here, placing things here. You have so much, you have so much knowledge and so many resources, and you don't even want to. open up your phone, your smartphone, or your laptop to 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 even research things to better yourself. I mean, come on, people. I mean, like I can't do that for you. Yes, I could do it. Lord is my witness. I'm not great with a lot of stuff, but I've done thumbnails. I've shared things how to do this, and I've learned those things too. Now some of these things I learned on my own, but some of the things I learned from other people. So I'll pay it forward, But my point is, you gotta you gotta want to learn some things on your own. Okay, trial and error. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that? Like, I mean, we have so many more resources, so apply yourself. Apply yourself. It just sucks when I keep saying this because it's a problem. And like I said, I feel like that is going to be the end of social media. Folks are going to stop supporting people like they used to. And then now we see it because it seems like a lot more people are coming on here and like I said, panhandling, scamming the mess out of people. So you ask me, do you really want to sit up here and you want to give your hard-earned money to people and you see what's happening? You're not gonna want to do that because it to the point for me, it's making me have those mixed feelings about certain things. I don't know. It's hard to trust. You don't know who to believe and who to believe or who not to believe, and you just don't know. You don't know. And like I said, I really wish that it could be better. And I know, in my opinion, I feel like it can get better, but by it getting better, it means that everybody's going to have to work very, very hard. And I'm speaking from a content creator perspective. Work very, very hard, okay? And really put out that content. Like, I'm going to need to see you every day. You need to clock in. They was just Rihanna, who's a billionaire. She was on some type of red carpet thing, and they were asking her questions. She was like, she had a retired shirt on back here. I don't know if you guys saw that. And she says, "Oh my gosh, people are so triggered. Like that really upset people." She was like, I'm clearly not retiring." And she says, "I'm clocked in. I'm clocked in." I love to hear that. A billionaire says that she's clocked into work. Come on, a round of applause. Like, I ain't nowhere near that. And I'm like, okay, that inspires me. That motivates me to keep pushing. That's why I said, like, if my mom was alive as well, like right now, if she was alive, she would say that as well. She'd say she's clocked in. She'd want all of us to work hard. Even when we have so much, she still wants you to go harder, go hard each day. And I think it's important. That's the mindset I don't want to lose. I'm constantly working. I'm constantly trying to better myself. People say, well, Terrence, when is enough? I don't know. I'm not greedy, but I know I want to keep putting myself in positions where, okay, I could take off some time for work. I could maybe do this or do this and not, suffer from, like, because if I were to buy this or get this, it wouldn't put me in a situation, a dilemma or whatever, if you will. I want to keep providing that for myself, and I think it's important. But how do you get there? You show up, you clock in, you work hard. That's how you get there, and you stop begging, and you stop, relying on everyone else, and you deal with your responsibilities. I think it's very important that you deal with your responsibilities and stop thinking people need to give and give and give and give and give and stop depending on so many people. Stop. Like I said, depend on God, depend on yourself. Put in the work because it's just something that is just I don't know if you guys see it on here, but I think it's gotten so much, it's gotten big. Like the idea of people, like the audacity. I mean, you're literally sitting here and you're demanding money. You're you say you're asking, but in my opinion, you're begging every single day. That's a problem. That's a problem. I remember back in the day when it was like, okay, that was like unheard of. You work for everything, you get it. I don't care. Look, they talk about shark loans or payday loan, whatever they call it. Um, selling, I don't know, go buy some Capri Suns and sell them individually. You hustle. Like, I don't know what happened to that. Like, I guess you have the internet, and now it's, people, everybody wants to get into sales, and I guess it's easy for you to, like, okay, well, send me this, do Cash App, Zelle, blah, 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 PayPal me, and then I'll hook you up, or I'll do this. And then those people do that, and then they scale them out of money because they never get the services. They never get what they were promised. And like I said, it's just a problem. Like that's what I mean by it's hard to trust. It's hard to literally just sit here and just trust people when I know for a fact, like I said, I'm me as a content creator, and I mean, simple fact of me, like, okay, let me get the camera out, let me put this video up. Okay, okay, I'm not a mastermind with editing, but I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this music on here. I'm gonna make sure this is not a copyright. I'm gonna make sure this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tag this. That takes time. That requires time, but I'm putting in the effort. So if I get one view, if I get 1,000, I'm happy with whatever. Because I know I put in the work, I put in the time. I keep saying this. It's gonna sound like a broken record, but the time, work, effort, I put in all of that. And I'm not just sitting here, okay, let me just put this up here and I demand somebody, to give me this. Give me all of your time. No, I never expect that. I never expect that. And like me personally, I feel like if everybody were to think that way, it'd be a better world, especially within social media. If everybody would just apply, themselves 100% with their lives, even if you, like I said, if you do content creation or not, if you apply yourself 100%, I feel like it'd be a better world. Let's stop, trying to compete with each other. Let's stop trying to put each other down. Let's uplift each other. Let's stop scamming, okay? Stop it. Lord is my witness. It's like, that's crazy. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. I just don't. I wanna dance. I wanna have fun. I wanna be silly. I wanna show you guys what I do. I wanna explore the world. I just wanna be positive to the best of my ability. I do think it's important to discuss these things because, like I said, there are people that's really like, wet behind the ears when it comes to like social media. It's a scary world out here. It's a scary world outside of social media, but definitely within social media. Like I said, and keeping it just with social media. Are you a content creator or are you a panhandler? Do you panhandle or do you create content? Which one is it? Because it can't be both. Create your content, sit back and let that content work for itself. Let your content speak for itself and stop begging people and stop feeling the need to get on here with your sob stories and expect people just to give you their hard-earned money. I think it's important to share things, and some of the things that we do share, because I've even shared it, it is sad. But that's not, my agenda is not me trying to break your, break your purse or break your wallet, get money from you. Like, that's not the focus. We want to make money. Heck yes. As monetized channels, we do. But you got to put in the work. I don't see a lot of people. I'm like, I'm not seeing the content. I'm not seeing this. And it's like, okay, now, a lot of us, we're moving towards the short videos. I do a lot of them. And that's just where it's at because people have short attention spans. So they want to watch these short videos, 60 seconds or less. That's fine. But really, I want to see some fun stuff. I want to be able to look at my content and say, wow, that was funny. Wow, that literally caught me off guard. That was cool. That was this. Not looking at things where it puts me into it allows me to become more depressed or sad or angry or upset. Like, I don't want that. I don't think you should want that. I don't know. Now I'm gonna get to the comments because I know I'm so behind. I'm so sorry, y'all. Eventually you get fed up with people just taking. Love everyone, but start setting boundaries and stick to those boundaries. Some people will say you are being mean, but the real ones will know. Absolutely. Yes, come through Nancy Cherry. Right? She came through on that one. That's Shorty with hype says that's why I don't do a GoFundMe. That's why I don't do a GoFundMe for me. My situation is mine. I will get through this. Okay, Shorty, I want to say this. And now I don't know if you're still here or not, but I want to say this. I think that's completely different, and that's my opinion. I think it's completely different. If you set up a GoFundMe account, here's the deal. Now I know people may say, "Well, Terrence, you contradicting yourself," but this is what I'm saying. You set up that GoFundMe account, you set it up, and you put it out there, and it's out there. Now, if you have a channel and you put it in your description, that's just like me putting my Cash App in my description, or PayPal in my description. Okay, it's there. If people want to help, they want to help. But what I'm saying is, when every second you get, even if say somebody has a GoFundMe and they're in other people's channels, oh, drop my GoFundMe link, or go help, or give me this or give me this. But in the same time, somebody else may have a GoFundMe link, right? A GoFundMe, and they have a link, but you're not sharing theirs. You're not supporting theirs. You ain't got the time of day for them. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by, okay, that's not right. But in my opinion, I have nothing against that. I have nothing against people who support, as far as they want to promote their channel memberships. They want to promote their channel. I have no, when I say that, I mean promote your channel on your channel. I have nothing against that. I promote my channel on my channel. I'm not gonna promote my channel on Peach McIntyre's. I'm not gonna promote mine on Hey Cherry Hayes. I'm not gonna promote mine on Nancy. I don't do that. I don't even like my links dropped. My point is, I'm just saying, if you have that in place, or if somebody wants to start that, that's fine. That's fine. But this is what's becoming, though. We see it in the news. It's so many people that's starting that, and it's a scam. Because folks really don't need this, or they don't need this, or it's just like, or people just want to take, and it's like, no. But it's sad because there's people out there that really do need that, and because it's now this world is becoming more saturated with people who lie and they scam and they mistreat others. That's what's happening. Now we don't even want to create a GoFundMe. We don't want to create this. Some people don't even want to create channels, and they have so much talent. They don't want to do this because they're probably gonna be looked as a user, and that's sad. And that's why, like I said, that's why I'm doing the live stream. That's why I'm talking about this. Like I'm trying to hit every single thing and stuff, whatever I do. Like I got the notebook of possibilities, but I ain't even opened it up because I'm speaking from the heart. Honestly, it's important. I want to say this. I know that, again, it may sound like I'm contradicting myself, but it is inevitable. I feel like I have to say it. We got to stop judging each other so quick, because we do judge. I mean, that's just that. I mean, you say you don't judge, that's a lie. I mean, we all judge, but we have to stop judging everyone so quickly. Get to know the person. Really watch the person. Even then, I know we fully don't know each other 100%, no matter what the case is, right? That's also my mom used to tell me. You never know someone 100%. Only God knows, because 100% is perfect. I actually had an instructor back here, which I did not like in college, but she would never give us 100. She wouldn't give anybody 100%. And I'm like, wait a second. You got to give me 100 because I answered all the questions correctly. But again, all the questions were not multiple choice. Some of them were like an open-ended type thing, like you had to do like like an open-ended question. You have to write your answer. And she said, she'd give me like a 98 or whatever. I'm like, I deserved 100. She was like, no, there are some things that, you can improve on or whatever. That was her way of teaching, so to speak. She give out 99, but she never give 100. Now, let me just say this. When it came to that, if it's a test, like if it's true or false, or if it's like a matter of fact, like, multiple choice, yes, you get 100. I'm talking about, my getting up, verbally speaking, her grading on that, and this and this. And she never gave 100. She would never give you 100. And For the life of me, I just couldn't understand that. But as I continue to live and grow now as a 37-year-old man, you know what I'm saying? I totally understand her point, her reasoning behind that. I understand. I really do. You can't, you never know someone 100%. And like I said, that is why it is tough to trust other people. It's why it's hard. It's hard. It's a difficult thing. And I wish the scamming, I wish the lies would stop. I really do. Mother Earth Consultant, I suffer in silence because of this. That is, that's absolutely horrible. You shouldn't have to suffer. You shouldn't have to suffer. Mother Earth Consultant, I don't know if you're still here or not, and I know a lot of people probably come in, and y'all know like I'm passionate, so I don't look at the comments right away. But I don't want people to have to suffer. If you need something, you need something, but that needs to be the situation. Not, okay, well, I want this. No, okay, put it out there. Talk to somebody. There's help. There's things in place to where you don't have to suffer. What I mean is coming on here as a content creator, okay? As a content creator, and you're literally not really putting out content. You're not really doing too much of anything, and you're in other people live streams, other people channels, on other people channels, and you're begging. Or you expect to receive so much and you never give. This is what I mean. This is my point. This is my point. That's why I say what my dad said. We gotta make sure we're okay. Gotta make sure. Cause ain't nobody else. I got family members that are I got rich family members in my family. Like rich. In the Bergens family. Rich people. Very rich people. I mean, honestly. I could go to them and stuff, but I shouldn't have to. I got to make sure that I'm okay. Sometimes we all fall short. We may need that pickup or that help. But the thing about it is, we got to make sure we learn from our mistakes. That's also something I think is very important. You just can't depend. This is my point. You can't depend fully on people. You have to. There are people out there that is nice that will give, but at the end of the day, you can't be bitter if you don't receive that because it's your responsibility. But I don't want anybody to suffer. Like this is, like I said, these are deep conversations. These are deep things that I think about, and I know sometimes it may be. I'm not saying you are receiving this any wrong way, Mother Earth Consultant, but I know sometimes it's going to be received in the wrong way, or it's going to be like I'm attacking somebody. Because somebody going to say, well, Terrence, you good. You got a six-figure parent job. You got this, you got that. First of all, I don't make what you think I make. And even if it's six figures, okay, I feel like I deserve even a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact I put myself in binds financially because I've given to families and people that I thought were my friends, and I can't depend on those people. But that's just, again, what my mom would tell me to this day. When you give, you can never really fully expect to receive exactly what you've given. You can never really. I mean, I don't know. Do anybody understand? I'm gonna go to the comments right now and I'm gonna shut up. But do you understand what I'm saying? We all have our issues to handle. Exactly. Start keeping the commandments and the laws of the Most High. Wow, I agree. When I give, it's without the expectation of receiving back. This comes with boundaries that I set for myself and my money. Y'all best life. I love that. I think that's incredible. Depend on God, absolutely. My thing is this: before folks knew you, who would they run to for money? Yo, Jerry, thank you so much for allowing me to laugh. Oh, I lost my comments. Y'all, I can't see the comments. Hold on one second. Live chat. Okay, there we go. Wise beyond you. Thank you so much, LaShawn. I appreciate that. Just see one balance is key. Trust yourself and be open to learn. Wow, absolutely. Thank y'all so much. Married woman or claiming to be married asking another man for money. How? Why is the man that you land up with not providing you? And how is this so-called husband okay with that? I'm sorry, Cherry, you got me rolling. I love that. Right, putting your info out there. If someone wants to help us, one thing, but begging and getting mad because someone doesn't want to or can't help is way different. Nancy, absolutely. And Nancy, let me elaborate on this too. I think, and I'm speaking from me for my experiences. Now, I do have some people. There's quite a bit of people that's upset with me right now because they know I got it. And as I sit here and drink this damn sweet, this zero sugar sweet tea, I'm telling you, yeah, I got it, and I'm not gonna give it. I'm not gonna give it, especially if it's not in my heart. I'm not gonna give that. And I think that's the reason why some people are so envious and they hate and they're so upset. And they're literally, and I don't even use this word lightly, but they're literally some, in my opinion, it's almost like harassing me because I'm not, because I didn't provide this, I didn't give this, and they're saying, oh, well, you're fake, you're this, you're that, you're this. So now I'm the fake. Now I'm the one that's scamming people. Now I'm the one that's doing wrong because I'm not giving you, this little bit of money that you're asking me for. Like, I don't understand that. Like, it's not that, and it. Okay, this is. I don't want to go too much into it, right? But I kind of gotta go into it a little bit. But this is the one that really bothered me. It was like, well, it ain't even that much money. You're asking me for this. Well, okay, in my opinion, you're begging me for this money, and now you come back and say, well, it ain't even that much money. I dare you. What are you talking about? Like, don't even ask me for anything. How about you go get a job and you go and you earn that? Like, at the end of the day, like, if I politely said, or if I didn't respond, or if I politely said, you know what, I don't want to give out any money, and that's just what it is. You can't get mad at people who say that. You can't. You can't get mad at people. You can't. I don't see, where are people mentally. Mentally, where are you that you feel like it's okay for you to get mad at someone because they're not giving you their hard-earned money? Where are we mentally? Where are we? Like, I don't know, because that, for me, that's just weird. What's up, Johnny? New England Cajun Roots Reseller. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Just like when I see people standing on the corner with the sign, when my heart tells me to give, I give, my choice, and I have no expectations. Absolutely, Yaya, absolutely. I need 2 jobs for all the subscriptions. I know that's right. Yeah, I'm going all over the place. God bless you too, LaShawn. Jesse wants to also, I had to learn to stop purchasing services from online people like consulting or starting school. I spend my hard-earned money just to find out I'm in better position panhandling. Not good. Exactly. I got you. I'm on the floor, Nancy. It's so true, honey. They be on to some real thought games. Okay, wait. I have seen people take the ring off and move it to the right hand, then put it back and take it off. Some folks are blind though. Wow, Nancy, that's hilarious. Yo, big facts, Nancy. It's so crazy with a whole married ring, on and ring on and the hand can't understand it. Wow. Let me say, Johnny, let me tell you this. Johnny, you don't stop. You said I'm a content creator. Yo, you are one of the most awesomest content creators. Like, you really do create content. and you give awfully a lot. You do it. You really do. Like honestly, this is what I mean. Like I see you put the effort and your time in. With all the things you happen with your channel and stuff, you come back bigger and you come back bigger and better. You keep applying yourself. That is what it means. I feel like that's the meaning of a content creator, a true content creator. Never giving up. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Putting in the time, the effort, putting in that work to get what you're getting and what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's putting that in but you. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's putting that in but you. Like you're putting in your time into your channel and you deserve the things that you're receiving. Think about it, how some people just sitting back and really ain't doing too much. I understand people get so big with their channels and they may need some type of manager or whatever, but they're not even a part of their channels anymore. They barely respond to comments. They don't even like or heart a comment. Lord knows I have so many comments I haven't liked or hearted or commented, responded back to, but I'm going to get there. I make it, that's my duty. Like that's what I have to do as a content creator. I want to make sure I don't care the 5, 6 people or the 20 some people that we're in, whatever and stuff, whatever the case is, I'm going to make sure everybody feels welcome. If they're coming in respectfully, I'm going to welcome you. I'm going to make sure you feel that I'm going to include you in everything. Not everyone is perfect, and we have to expect that only God can exactly. Just Z1, absolutely. I want to talk about this, and like I said, it's just on my heart because honestly, I know for a fact like it's it's sad, but I know I'm just keeping it real. It's sad. It really is sad, but I know this is gonna it's gonna open up a lot of cans. Let me just say this. And it needs to open. I need to open up these cans. I need to talk about these things. I'm not on here saying, look, well, so and so just hit me up on Cash App and request. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying stop begging. Especially when especially as a content creator, stop begging. Stop thinking that people have to give you this where it's a must. Stop doing that. Especially you're not applying yourself. I don't like that. Even when you apply yourself, you don't have to beg people and demand money from other people. Stop doing that because it's an ugly thing. It's not okay. It's unacceptable. That's all I'm saying. It's unacceptable. We need to stop this. Hey, Latonya, how you doing? I'm so sorry for anybody. Hey, Sheila, MSJW, hello. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to be mean or whatever and stuff. I just, y'all know I get to talking and I don't look at the comments. X-Men Gaming, how you doing? Yeah, every person, true identity comes out no matter what. What goes on in the dark always comes to the light. X-Men Gaming, you better come on now. I'm telling y'all, it's so, do y'all see what has happened to me? You know how many people that I've befriended, I've given. Do you see these people now? Do y'all see these people? Now, I want to say true. I just want to say the OGs, you know what I'm saying? Nancy, Cherry, y'all, Dumb on Nini, y'all see it. Y'all don't see those people in here now. The people that I've given. Let me tell you, I don't have anybody blocked. I don't have anybody blocked. To be honest, I've unblocked everybody that I did block. But the people that really, at one point, I say with the channel and stuff that I feel like mattered or who I was really close with and stuff, like all those people are unblocked. I don't need to. Of course, I'm doing vertical live stream. It's gonna be trolls coming in. Maybe I'll like block them, or if they get to be too much, maybe I'll just time them out or whatever. But I just don't have the. I don't care about that, man. I don't care about the mess. Now, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not just gonna pin stuff and be like, ha 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 ha. They're talking, they're doing this. I'm not gonna give them the time of the day because we know trolls come in all day long, all live stream long. They'll come in. What I mean by is people that I've really, thought were true and real, play me to the left like a fiddle. And I've learned from that. And like I said, it's a constant thing where I'm having to learn. Because like I said, I'm not a master of anything. So I'm still learning. And it's hard because you do want to give, especially when you can at times you can give, or you have a little extra or whatever you can just give and stuff. But it's sad when people just they just sit back and they use you. They use you. It's sad. Thank y'all for coming in, Rick One. Thank you so much. I truly find myself getting mad every time Terrence doesn't super chat me $100 per live stream. I love you, bro. I got you. Right, bro. Like, if you are so pressed about having money, so get a job, right? Sierra May Porter, hey, says, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Well, I guess they just gonna be mad. Exactly, right? The Shears, how you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. LaShawn, let me just say this too. I admire you so much, LaShawn. I know this is like kind of like, what is he talking about? But I'm gonna give people their flowers first and foremost. You are so amazing, LaShawn. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for all the things that you've done. I know you're a fellow surgical technologist, and I know you know how hard that job, this career is. And I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you for your services, being a part of the military. Like, you're phenomenal. And I love whenever I get a chance to come to your channel. I just feel like I'm just overwhelmed with so much joy. I thank God for you, LaShawn. Thank you so much. So now I'm going to read your comment. You said, I remember back then, it was hard for me to watch them use you for money. I feel like a OG mother. LaShawn, don't make me cry. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I don't want to, that just, wow. I'm sorry. Wow, I didn't even know that you saw that, LaShawn. Wow. Wow, you just kind of got me a little speechless right now, because, like, yeah, I definitely was used, and I don't have any regrets though. Like, I've learned from it, but I don't want to trigger other people. Um, I don't want to do that, and I'm sorry if that was the case and stuff. But wow, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm, I just, I just shake my head sometimes to this, y'all. I really do, because this is not what this is intended for. You're doggone right. We're a part of the YouTube partnership program. A lot of us are monetized channels. We want to make money. But I think we can make this. We can make it in the most respectable way. We don't have to sell our souls. We don't have to put other people down. We can just come on here and try to uplift, inspire, motivate, really, really, really help each other instead of using each other. Like, I did a video about that, like the 5 people that could, like, pretty much will ruin your life, and one of those were users. I've had it happen to me so much in my family, on YouTube, y'all. The church I used to go to, okay, use the places I've worked. Let me say, I was in Tampa, Florida, and I'm gonna call the hospital. I ain't calling no name, but I was at St. Joe's Hospital in Tampa, Florida. It's right off of Hillsborough Avenue, and I took so much call at this hospital. And I remember getting there the first 2 days. Well, my first 2 days is me getting to know people, right? And within 48 hours of me just getting to the contract, I secured like 30 days of call, because people would just give me their call because they knew I would take it. Now, towards the end of my contract, and I went out with this woman, like, it's an older lady, but I went out with her with a lot of other people to comedy shows and a lot of different things. Literally just going out, having fun. Now, I needed to get back to Mississippi, take a personal day. Now, I wanted a longer weekend, so I wanted the Friday off because I'd be leaving. I wanted the Friday off because I'd be leaving Saturday. I was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I wanted that Friday off, and I was on call Friday. But I needed that day off because I'm like packing it, so many different things. But it was only like call from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. the next morning. It was only 12 hours of call, and it was second call. Well, actually, at that hospital, you got call A, call B. It was B call. It's a big chance you might not even get called in. She told me, she said, Terrence, I'm not taking your call. She was like, I give my call away. I'm not taking yours. What do you think this is? Literally, that was her tone. That's what she said. She said it with she had like this smirk. I mean, it was like I'm an enemy. I'm an enemy, or I'm someone who just misused her or whatever. And I was so wow. I was so taken back by that. I mean, I was so taken back by that. And I remember talking to my dad. And he said, Donnell, well, boy, what do you expect? I said, sir. I said, sir. He said, what the hell you expect, Donnell? Of course she gonna use your ass. And I was just like, I mean, y'all, I'm telling you, like, everything worked out. Somebody did end up covering the call, but I was just like taken back. And do you know, like, again, I was finishing up my contract then, but do you know, I stayed, it was like a couple of weeks I still had left or whatever. And you know, she did come back to me and she asked me to take a call again and stuff. Now, again, I was going to be gone when she needed that call coverage anyway. But let me just say you this. I talked to her and I said, you know, if I do come back there, which I have been back to that hospital. Now, since then, she left on from that facility. But I told her, I said, no, I don't feel comfortable taking your call. Well, what's wrong? I said, I don't care to elaborate, but I don't feel comfortable taking your call. You know what's wrong because how you did me like literally a week and a half ago. You know what you did, and you know how you said it. And no, I don't. Would I go out? Would I hang out? Yeah, I hang out with you. You know, I love you. I support you, but I ain't taking your call. I don't feel comfortable. I'm not doing it. I'm not. At the end of the day, God gave us a brain. All right. Gave us a brain, and he gave us a brain for a reason. I'm using my brain, and I'm using it currently as we speak. Like I said, I've been played this week. Look, I can't tell you that I'm not going to fall short tomorrow or the day after that and stuff, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to learn from all of my mistakes and apply them in my life from here on out. Like from today on out. All I can do is just try my best to be better for the next day. I can't keep beating myself up. But I refuse to sit up here and know what I'm doing is enabling or putting myself into a situation where I don't want to be put in. Well, I need to start finding solutions, not do that. Find a different avenue and stick to it. And that's what I'm doing. So like I said, if it means for me coming on and doing live streams about it and stuff, I will. And I will do it respectfully. So this is not me trying to bash anybody in this live stream or anybody on social media. This is awareness, and I hope people take it as such. Like I said, I know some people are going to receive this and say, like I said, I wasn't trying to, even Mother Earth Consultant and others and stuff, I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm not trying to make you feel like you can't ask people for things. That's not the point. The point is we have to stop looking in others, okay? Looking in others for them to find our solutions within our own lives. Nancy, I can't look at you and find, even though, honestly, I find so much solution within your channel because you're so inspirational, but I can't look towards you and say, well, you're going to solve all my problems. You're going to give me everything I need. And Nancy, you don't even want me to do that. You'd say, Terrence, you better go your butt to God. And that's where I'll go. I'm going to go to God. I'm going to go to God for that. I can't go to man or woman. I have to go to God for those things. And I think when we collectively as a people understand that, I think it's going to be a better world. And let me just say, maybe I'm putting it out there too much, but if anything, it's going to be a better social media platform. It's going to be better. Annabelle, how you doing? You said boundaries. Hallelujah. But you know, a lot of people. I've had even like, okay, those ex friends of mine to say, well, you set those boundaries, but they don't apply to me. Anybody had that ever happen to them? Where you got a friend who like legit friend and literally says, well, that don't apply to me. You set those boundaries, but they don't apply to me. Like I'm not like I'm your friend. I'm this, I'm that. So that don't apply to me. Oh, we family. That don't apply to me. Like, yes, it does. That's just like saying like the police officer saying that they're above the law. You're not above the law. You can't drink and drive. You can't, get out of paying this or doing this. If you did that crime, you have to pay, you have to do the time. If you have to take, if take responsibility. I think that's ultimately where it's going towards. I mean, people are just don't want to be held accountable. They don't want a responsibility of their actions. They're not accepting that. And then that's when you get, these people that are entitled and panhandlers. They just beg. And some of them, they do quite well doing that. You know, I don't ever want to become that. I'm going to keep working hard at everything that I do in life. But what I suggest you guys do is just be mindful. Really understand to the best of your ability, the actions, the agendas of others. Y'all, I've been played so much, and this is it's crazy. Um, and yeah, I can say I'm gonna delete my cash app, I'm gonna delete this, I'm gonna delete this. Well, people can always create new accounts and create this. I've got to just stand. I got to stand in what I'm saying and just be like, no, not lie and say, oh, I ain't got it. No, just say no. I'm not giving you this, or I'm not comfortable giving you this, and I'll pray for you. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful. Like, I literally mean that in the most respectful way. Like, I'm not gonna keep putting myself in this situation. Cause then that's the deal too. Now that's the ticket. I take accountability. I put myself in situations. Yes, I have, because I've given to certain people, and I know for a fact, like, they've asked other people and stuff, and people was given to them, or maybe some people didn't. Maybe they haven't given right, and then they're like, they just go on to the next person. Well, have you ever thought about going on Indeed.com, applying for jobs? Like, I mean, if you've exhausted every single thing, every avenue, okay, that's one thing, right? But you haven't even begun. You haven't started even trying to better yourself. And you just say, okay, well, you know what? It's so many people in this world. I'm just going to the next one. It's folks that's asking me for money, and y'all, they don't even come into the live stream. They don't even come in on the channel. Maybe they do look on. Maybe they are in the background, but I can't see you in the bushes. I don't mind bush watchers, but how you gonna sit up here and fix your face to ask me for something like that? Even if it's $20, how do you do that? It's unacceptable. We gotta stop doing this, because, like I said, I think the outlook for social media is decreasing because of that. And Lord is my witness, I don't ever want to become bitter towards anyone. I don't want to, So this is how I'm going to end this. I appreciate y'all. You said had to get rid of them so-called friends. Absolutely. I'm so sorry, y'all. God's light shines through us. I can pray for you and encourage you, but God is your source. God go straight to the source. Absolutely. Absolutely. Annabelle, I appreciate you. Sharon, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so much. Hey, Keith, how you doing, bro? The best you can, but continue to do. We love you, love your energy. Thank you so much, Damo and Nini. I appreciate y'all. You can't hyperextend yourself. Wow, Annabelle, you're so right. You're so right. I appreciate you being in here, Annabelle. God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you to all my channel members. I appreciate you all so very much. Like I said, I'll just say this. We just have to keep our minds open. I want us to stay encouraged, okay? Even though I'm a little discouraged, but I want us to stay encouraged. And you guys are encouraging me. Honestly, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all for your time. We're butterflies, okay? We fly above all negativity. We're all things positive. We have an endless amount of possibilities. So therefore, we can and we will, okay? We will do these things. We have so much. We will be better. We can do better. We will do better. We just got to keep being positive. Like I said, I just have to learn from my mistakes, and it's an everyday battle, right? I don't want to say struggle, but it's a battle, and I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. Even if I gotta do some live streams where I talk about some things and bring up some conversations that need to be had. All right. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much, Andrea. I appreciate you. I'm sorry if I didn't speak to anybody. Y'all know that's not my intentions, but like y'all know, I'm just all over the place, and I get so emotional and passionate about what I talk about. So I apologize if I did not read your comment. But thank y'all so much, Cherry. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, LaShawn. God bless you so much. Thanks again for being in here. Annabelle, I'm gonna read this. I had someone ask a month for money for Pampers, then proceed to have a king crab mukbang. Happy I didn't give it. Oh, Annabelle, Jesus. Let me say that happened. Look, and let me leave you with this. One time I gave somebody $500 on a live stream, on their live stream. It's Christmas time. Gave them $500 on their live stream. They were talking about, the family and don't have presents and this and that. After the live stream, Cash Apped them $600. I gave somebody $1,100 less than 1 hour. Just to come to find out that they played me. Kids had already had gifts wrapped under the presents under the tree, already gift wrapped. All of the kids had presents, had gifts, had this, and giving this individual $1,100. Now, granted, YouTube does take 30%, so you wouldn't receive the $500 up front, right? And you're not going to receive all of it. But to be honest, within that month, I probably given like $1,000. So I gave all kind of money, so they'll get a good check. They got a good check, but they literally got $600, like pretty much instantly, because I Cash Apped it. You know what? It was a very dumb move on my part. I know Cherry will say, Terrence, you gave from the heart, and I did, but that was dumb. And I'm gonna be honest. That's how I look at it. I'm careful now. I'm more careful now, and I'm just gonna continue to be more careful. So it's crazy. It happens. It happens. It ain't, like that's probably the most, like in an hour I said I've given, like here on YouTube, but I've given a lot. And I just gotta be careful. We all do. If it was on a CC, you could stop payment. Annabelle, it's crazy because that's the last thing. I found this out like a little time after, and like I said, it is what it is. I'm not trying to say I got all the money in the world, because Lord knows I don't. But I've given when I just didn't have hardly anything to give. I'm always giving, and I'm not gonna stop giving. Okay, I'm just gonna be more careful. Because I support content creators. I don't support panhandlers. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.